guys, my name is Trinh and today I'm here to do a book unhaul. Yes, another one. I believe my last book unhaul was literally just like 4 months ago, and next thing you know, I just really want to unhaul more books, okay? I unhauled some books like literally like 2 months ago, and then just yesterday I was just like, you know what, let's unhaul some books because I just have so many unread books and I really don't want that anymore. So I decided to just like be a savage and literally just go through the list of books that I have not read and just like take out the books that I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to read this anymore. I have no interest in continuing with the series. I just don't want to read this anymore, or I have read this and I just don't want this in my collection anymore. So there are various reasons why I am unhauling all of these books. So I probably have like 20 or 30 books to talk about in this video, and just so you know, I will try to go through this very fast, okay? So a lot of times there's not like huge reasons why I'm unhauling this certain book, but I just don't want them in my collection anymore. So that's like the thing. And then also your feelings might get hurt in this video, and I just want to let you know that I am not attacking you. So like if I happen to unhaul a favorite book of yours, I am literally not attacking you whatsoever. I have either read those books and I just don't want them anymore, because a lot of times I will donate these books to the library. So you know, I want to do something good, and I think there are some books that I will also sell on my Depop as well. We will see on what I will be doing with these books, but let's get started. American Street by Evie Savoy. I read this book earlier this year and I really didn't love it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I gave this 3 out of 5 stars, which is not like a bad rating, but I don't really want to keep a book that's just like average in my opinion. And to be honest, the ending really pissed me off. So yeah, I'm just gonna unhaul this book. I don't love it, and to be honest, my memory of this book kind of like fades, okay? I have a bad memory anyway. Starfish by Akemi Dawn Bowman. This is not a bad book whatsoever. I definitely see why people love it. However, this book really like destroyed my mental health when I read it back in April, I believe, because it was just such a heavy book. Like the mom being so manipulative and just really gross towards her daughter is really like disgusting to me. And I think the reason why this book really affected me personally is because, here's the thing, I believe I and the main character look alike, okay? So like regarding our physical description, like our face shape and stuff, I'm pretty sure we look alike. Like she says that she has a round face and I have a round face, and hearing her mom saying shit about her face and her weight and all these things, it really like affected me personally, because like I kind of look like the main character, and like hearing what her mom has to say about her, it really like hurt me. So I don't have good memories with this book, so I'm just gonna unhaul it. Saints and Misfits by S.K. Ali. I just talked about this book in my May and June wrap up. I don't love this book whatsoever. I kind of hate it, to be honest. It's definitely like the top of the list when it comes to like books that I don't like this year or whatever. I don't know. I give it 1 out of 5 stars. I really like did not like this book, so I'm just gonna unhaul it. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's not a horrible book. I read this book. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, but I just don't want to keep average books on my shelf. I really want to keep books that I really like adore. So there's that, you know. And honestly, I just have to be a savage when it comes to unhauling books. Like yesterday, I literally had no chill. I was just like taking books off my shelves, and I'm just like, I don't want you anymore. I'm just gonna donate this book to the I don't know. I will either donate this to the library or sell it on Depop, and I'll have like the link to my Depop down in the description box below. Things We Lost in the Water by Eric Wing. I don't really feel bad about unhauling this book just because I got this for free. I won it in a giveaway, and honestly, I will either donate this book to the library or like sell it on Depop. We will see. I'm pretty indecisive right now, so we will see what will happen. I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Maureen Gu. I read this book last year. Was it 2 years ago? Last year maybe? In 2020? Oh my god, time has no meaning whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure I read this last year in 2020. So I did not like this book whatsoever. I gave this book 2 out of 5 stars. I really did not like it. And now I'm going to be unhauling the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer off my shelves, just because I don't really care about this series anymore. It's been like a couple of years since I've read this entire series. I remember like having a fun time reading the series, but since then a lot of discussion on how the characters are being portrayed in this book, and I don't care about this anymore. And like I said, like I had fun a couple of years ago when I was like in high school, but now I honestly need more space for my shelves, I guess, or like more space for books, more books, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna be unhauling all of these books. So I have like Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, Winter, Stars Above, Ferris. I literally have like the companion books to this series, okay? Like I was like a die-hard fan. And of course, I'm going to be unhauling the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Leigh Taylor. So first I have like Night of Cake and Puppets. So this is like a companion book to the series. So yeah, I bought that. I got it on sale though, so you know, I didn't lose too much money. And then when it comes to this entire trilogy, I'm just gonna unhaul everything. I don't hate this trilogy. I remember really enjoying the first 2 books, but the 3rd book put me in a reading slump kinda. So unfortunately, I just don't really care about this, and I don't really see myself rereading this trilogy in the future. So I'm just going to donate these books to the library. So I do love the cover, I will say, but yeah, I don't really care about this anymore. And now the books that I'm going to talk about for like the next few minutes, these are the books that I have not read, but I just don't want to read them anymore. So, you know, I have made up my mind. I'm just going to unhaul these books. So the first one is What If It's Us by Becky Albertelli and Adam Silvera. This is an arc. Sandy gave this to me, and just so you know, I texted Sandy. She said it's fine for me to unhaul these books. Yeah, I don't really want to read this anymore, unfortunately. Sometimes I don't have a reason. I'm just like, I don't want to read it anymore, so I just unhaul it off my shelves. The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. Just so you know, I'm going to unhaul a few books from Leigh Bardugo just because I don't really care about the Grishaverse, to be honest. Like, I reread the Grisha trilogy and the Six of Crows duology. I didn't even love my reread whatsoever. So I think from now on, I'm just going to follow the TV show because we are getting another season of the Shadow and Bone series, or like TV show, sorry, which is, you know, a good thing. So I'm just going to watch the TV show. I don't really care about the books anymore. So I'm also going to unhaul King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. This is like the beautiful like edition right here. And then of course we have Language of Thorns. I think this is signed by Leigh Bardugo. I could be wrong. Is it? Oh, it's not signed. Wait, it is signed right here. So I think I'm gonna sell this on Depop. Heretics Anonymous by Katie Henry. I feel like I probably wanted to read this like a few years ago, but now I'm just like past that phase in my life. I don't know, but yeah, there's not much to say. Okay, so there's that. Vicious and Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. What's interesting is that the first time I read this book, I gave it 5 stars, and then when I reread it, I gave it 3 stars, and now I just don't really care about this duology anymore. So this is Vengeful. This came out 2 years ago, I want to say, and yeah, I really don't care about these books anymore. And to be honest, I don't really care about V.E. Schwab, like her books anymore. So yeah, there's that. A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmer. So here's the thing about this series. I really enjoyed the first book, but my god, the reviews for like the 2nd and 3rd book are so bad that I'm very cautious when continuing with this series. So I bought the 2nd book literally like last year, and I'm just going to unhaul it, to be honest. So I'm going to keep the first book because I did annotate that book, and honestly I really enjoyed that book, but I'm not planning to continue with this series. So I'm just going to like give up on it and then unhaul this book. And of course I'm going to be unhauling the Diviners series. So these are the books that I have in my collection: the Diviners, Lair of Dreams, and then Before the Devil Breaks You. Wait, now that I look at this, I kind of want to read it. Should I don't know. This is my favorite shade of blue, okay? I love this so much. So that's why I'm so hesitant to unhaul this book. But at the same time, I've heard that the 4th book, like the final book, like the finale, isn't even good. So I'm just like, why do I want to read a series where like the last book isn't even good? Like, I don't know. Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. Yeah, sometimes I forget about this book. I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to read this. I don't really care about it, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna unhaul it. I don't know. Winter Grows by Laurie House Anderson. This is something that I've had for a very long time, and at this point I'm just like, let's just unhaul it because I've had this for such a long time. And I think the main reason why yesterday I was like low-key a savage when it comes to unhauling books is because the unread books that I have had for such a long time, they're kind of damaging to my mental health because I feel guilty for not reading them, and then I feel shitty for like not reading them. I don't know. It was just like, you know what, let's just get rid of this problem. So let's just unhaul this. So that was like my mentality yesterday. I don't know. And now the last 3 books. So these books will be really shocking to you guys, but I have made the decision to unhaul them. So this one, Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. This is an arc. Oh, it's kind of damaged at the end right here. But basically this is an arc, and I'm just gonna unhaul this one because I will be unhauling my Illumicrate edition of Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares. So these are like the beautiful UK hardcovers that are literally out of print, and they're in like brand new condition and all that fun stuff. So let me take this out. this is, oh my god, I'm going to be unhauling this, which is really sad. But to be honest, I read Stranger Dreamer last year and I thought it was okay. Like, I didn't love it or whatever, and I'm at the point where I'm just like, do I really want to reread this book? Because that was the plan originally. I was going to reread Stranger Dreamer and then read Muse of Nightmares, but then I'm just like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I literally texted Sandy and I was like, hey, do you think I should like finish this duology? And she's just like, you know what, if you don't care about the first book, I don't think you should, to be honest. Like, don't put so much effort into like reading this duology when I could be putting effort into reading books that I actually like really want to read. I need water, as you can tell. But anyway, I'm gonna be unhauling this book. I'm going to be selling this on Depop because I think I could get some good money when it comes to selling this. So I will be selling this, and then Muse of Nightmares. Oh my god, let me take this out. So this is Muse of Nightmares. It's really beautiful. So these are like the beautiful Illumicrate edition, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna be selling these books. That's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh yes, of course. Hmm?